Hello! Thank you for joining us. In the past, we have held parent informational meetings at school in person, but we know this time of year can be very busy for everyone. So instead of doing an in-person meeting, we're going to do one over video so you can watch it at any time you would like.
Before we give you an explanation about what MTSS is, let me introduce you to the team of MTSS instructors who are here to support those students who need extra help. I am Mrs. Little.
I'm Mrs. Dutton.
And I'm Mrs. Schmidt. We are the Title I MTSS Reading and Math Specialists. Working along with us are a group of 4 parapros, Mrs. Frost, Mrs. Clark, Ms. Lynn, and Mrs. Keene, who also work with small groups during our MTSS reading time.
What is MTSS? MTSS stands for Multi-Tiered System of Support. It is a framework that uses data to problem solve and make decisions on students' individual needs. MTSS uses evidence-based instruction, interventions, and assessments.
This is a framework we have built into our day here at Hemlock and Ling elementary schools for kindergarten through 4th grades. Each grade level has a half hour of MTSS, or sometimes we call it power groups, built into our daily schedule. During this time, each child is working on something they need outside of the core instruction they already received in class. So, during MTSS time, students are working on extras. They could be getting extra support if they are behind in a certain skill, or they could be working on extra material that extends beyond what they just learned in their core instruction.
Okay, now to get down to business. We are going to first explain how MTSS works. MTSS is made up of 3 tiers, as you can see on the screen. If you look at this triangle, the bottom portion is green. This represents the Tier 1, which is the core classroom instruction. All students receive instruction in their classrooms. This is the core content being taught in the classroom, and all students get this instruction. For most students, this is the only type of instruction they need.
Moving up on the triangle, you see the yellow portion, which represents Tier 2. This is for students that need additional instruction to what they already have received in class. Tier 2 is for some students who need additional targeted small group instruction through an intervention. Tier 2 is done with us in the reading power groups, in small groups of no more than 4 students.
Also on the triangle, you will see a smaller red portion at the top. This represents the Tier 3 instruction that is available for those few students who need yet an additional intensive intervention in addition to Tier 1 and Tier 2 instruction. This is provided by either their classroom teacher or their special education teacher.
It is good to know that MTSS time is built into the schedule of all grade levels. So during this time, your child will not miss any core instruction.
Those students who only need Tier 1 instruction and do not need additional targeted intervention do not leave for a power group during MTSS time. During the built-in MTSS time in the daily schedule, those students are provided with additional enrichment activities within the classroom.
How are students selected to receive enrichment, Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3 instruction?
So our MTSS program follows a process when looking at all students. Data is collected for all students using the NWEA assessment. We analyze this data and determine which students may need additional testing. Additional digging deeper assessments are given to those students who showed an area of need on the NWEA assessment. Digging deeper assessments allow us more information to individualize instruction. MTSS teachers, along with classroom teachers, then come together as a team to review the data as well as discuss classroom observations, and from there, the team determines what types of instruction each student would need in order to become a stronger reader or math student. After the grade level team meets, parents will get a letter home stating which tier their child is placed in and the focus of the intervention that will be given. Letters are sent home with all students after these meetings, so parents are aware of whether their child will be seen in a small group or if they will stay in the classroom for Tier 1 to receive enrichment activities.
MTSS regrouping team meetings. These MTSS regrouping team meetings, which include grade level teachers, MTSS specialists, and special education teachers, take place 3 times a year following assessments, September, January, and May.
Student progress is monitored. Students receiving Tier 2 intervention will also be progress monitored every 3 weeks so teachers can check progress. In addition, the MTSS staff meets with classroom teachers every 6 weeks to review progress monitoring data and discuss student progress or concerns in case changes need to be made within MTSS groups before the regrouping team meetings take place.
What will my child be working on in reading MTSS intervention groups? Evidence-based interventions include phonics instruction through Orton-Gillingham teaching strategies, which is a multi-sensory approach to learning. Journeys Write-In Readers, which is a Tier 2 intervention that follows the classroom Journeys text and focuses heavily on comprehension and writing, or guided reading, which includes word decoding and comprehension.
What will my child work on in a math MTSS intervention group? The MTSS math intervention groups, students are given a digging deeper assessment within the Envision intervention program to determine any holes they may have in previous math concepts taught. These areas of need are then identified and students focus on a continuum of these skills. We are very excited about the program we have in place here in Hemlock. We are seeing great student progress across all grade levels. Our MTSS program is helping to ensure that students are reading at grade level by 3rd grade.
As many of you know, in 2016, Michigan passed the Read by Grade 3 law. This law requires 3rd grade students who are more than 1 year behind grade level in reading are subject to retention and additional support to improve their reading level. This will take effect for the 2020-21 school year using the assessment data from the spring 2020 MSTEP assessments. For more information, visit the following link or click on the link in the comments below.
Together with parents, Hemlock Public Schools, along with the MTSS program, puts kids first. Parents are their child's first and most important teachers. When the school and parents are involved cooperatively, positive results occur. We look forward to working with you as a team to ensure your child's success. Please comment below or email us with any questions. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.